Today is the last day in May 2026. May 31 is it today. And here in Sweden is it the Mother's Day. And I have met my daughter in the city, in downtown, in this city where I live, and she's coming far away from with the bus and train to meet me, and we had the plan to go to visit the Royal Castle Park in the city, but and it is a place to be outside the whole time. And I saw on the weather map that it should not be so nice weather today, and it wasn't. It was not rain but cloudy, the whole sky, and a little cold wind also. And we met in downtown, and then I say we meet at the bakery house in the city, and when I come to that bakery, it was a paper notice on the door. It says it is closed every Sunday so far. So I be very disappointed, because I have thinking about what I should eat there and sit there and have a nice time with my daughter. So I come with a taxi to that place, and then I have to go and meet my daughter, and she come just with the train. So she was not at that place where I was. So it was good that I could meet her when she just come from the train. And we didn't know what to do, to sit and eat, and I told her that I have not eaten breakfast, and this was lunchtime, and so we were really hungry. And then it's hard because she is vegan, so it's very hard to know where to eat. We don't have any special vegan restaurant in my city, but there is places where we can eat vegan food. And in most of the case, she eats salad, and I was thinking it's so boring for her to eat salad all the time. But then we go to the subway. We have a subway in this city, in downtown, and it was close to it. So we sit down, and they had like a beef, vegan beef, that she could take on the sandwich, and I took chicken mixed on my sandwich, and it was very nice to eat there. And my daughter paid for our dinner, and as it was Mother's Day, and I also eat for the first time those American cookies that they are sending Subway. And it's sweet and, and very nice taste. I eat cookies with white chocolate. I don't like brown chocolate so much, but the white is okay for me to eat. And then it was this I should talk to her about, that I have told you here in my podcast, that I should ask her if the aliens is coming and pick me up. And then I ask her, do you want to come with me in the spaceship? Should I tell them to swing by where you live and pick you up? I ask her, but I knew already the answer, but I had to ask her. It was something I could not pass. I have to ask. So it was done that I know for sure that she don't want to come with me, and she's staying here on this planet Earth with her father, and that's her decision. I can't live her life. She is adult, and so she can choose whatever. And I knew that she preferred her father before me. And in some way, she know that I am not connected with her in that way it should be in God's plan for my life. And it was okay. She laughed a little. She thought it was very strange question. And I told her that you remember that it was a spaceship outside our house when I lived together with your father, and they were outside our house. I say to her to remind her, and she was away. She have learned how to not listen, because I find out how it was for real, because I talk about the aliens first, and then I ask her a normal question, and I ask her a question, and I wanted her to answer me, and then I saw that she had to work hard to come back from that status, that destruction. She was that she did was away from, and it was like she had to go through a wall, and she, what did you ask? She say, it's because she had not listened. And so I saw it really today that she can turn off her brain to not listen. And for a long time, because I had hard to explain for her what I wanted to ask her. And but I be relieved that I have asked her. I was scared to to ask her, but I needed to do that. That it's like going to all those countries I have been to, that I had to do that because God have wanted me to go there, and it have not been in my will. It have been in God's will to go to those countries, and it's have been hard sometimes because I have been on my own in countries I didn't know of, especially in Africa, but God helped me by put me into a spirit mood the whole time I was in Africa. So I was not scared because I was in a spirit mood. So I was not thinking like we think here on earth. I had not that thinking. Even if the boy that was placed to me to help me, and he write down what I was saying and what I was preaching about, and then one day he told me that he was sick in his lungs. It's tuberculosis that he had at, and he could have given. I could have got it also, tuberculosis, but I have a vaccine against it from my childhood. But those things that we got from their childhood, it's not sure that it's working after so many years. But I was not scared about that he was saying, and let him be close to me. And I was by myself out in the forest in Africa, and I was not scared about it. It was like a normal life in Sweden, but so very, very different. But the feeling was like I was at home in Sweden. And so God helped me to do these things. I say God, but because I believe there is one dominated, one master. There is not 2, 3 masters. There is one master up in the top, and I call him God. Other maybe saying like the Most High. We have different names, but it doesn't matter because God is a personal God. So you can call him whatever you want to call him, because he knows that you're talking to him. And if you're talking loudly, then you can call him something else. It doesn't matter, because that's inside your brain, your mind, that connection are not in that name. The connection is not in the name. It's only when I describe the Most High God that I say a name, but it doesn't. It's not important at all when you have God in your heart. That's where he is, or she is, because it's no gender on the spirit. It's only here on earth people think it must be a gender on God, but God doesn't need to have any gender, because he's spirit. And spirit have no gender. He can choose whenever he want to go into a body or talk from a body. He can, or she can decide what kind of body that person she need to be when talking to us. And that's why certainly someone that the last you expect to talk from God can talk, because the Spirit of God can enter into a person that is really disabled, someone that maybe not even can talk, but that person can do things that God wants that person to show you that this was what God wants you to do. And that's why it's so very, very, very important, because sometimes God is placing himself into a person and check out what you are doing, what you are saying about that person. You think, this person can't tell what I'm doing. I can do whatever I want to do with this person, because she or he can't tell on me. But God is there and see you. It's not about if people see you or hear you. It's what God see, or seeing what you are doing with that person that is in hands of you, that you should take care of and respect that person when you treat this person, and not doing evil things to it. It's a test God can do, and God can give that test inside a disabled person, because that's the tool for the test from God that is in that body. So you should treat every people that you meet with respect, and think about how you want to be treated, and treat that person in the same way. And so it's also this about you that have followed me. You know how much it's have going on. It is 6 years going into the 7 years, and it is inside the 7 years. And you know that from the start, those spirit was talking about that it should be a top time where everything going into evil things. And they told me, the Spirit, and I have told you what the Spirit have said to me, that it started with the COVID-19, and it in Sweden we got it in March 2020, but it started just. That's why the name is COVID-19, because it started 2019, and in the end of that year, and then it's come to Sweden here in March, just when I move into my new home. And now we have this Ebola virus going on, and I watch the news every day. And now the last news on television, I watch it, and they were showing how much protection they have in the hospital if we will get the Ebola virus. So this is something, because I remember how it was in COVID-19. You know, I have my brain with me. I am not dementia. And I remember how it was in the beginning. They say that on the news, that it's not so dangerous. We are far from the virus. We live in Sweden, so it will not come to our part of the world, they were saying. And now they are saying exactly the same as the Ebola virus. And I have a young man coming here and pick up my trash every day. He is not here every day, but he is the most one that is coming. And I ask him, how is it in Africa? I say, what are your family and sisters? What are you saying in Africa? I ask him, and he say that to me, that they don't understand Ebola virus. They understand it when they digging down people in the grave. Then they understand, this is dangerous virus. But they react too late, and it's spreading. And I was saying to him, I know, as I have been to Africa, they are walking. Those political people, those that is in the top in the society, they don't understand that in Africa, ordinary people don't have a car. So they are walking, and there is no border for them. They walking. It's seldom they be stopped. Someone that is checking them. They only walk around, and it's spreading. And they are saying that in the news, that it's spreading very fast now, the Ebola virus. And we are not going to think about that in that way, that, it's in Africa. It will never come to our countries. But there is people that are traveling flying from Africa to England, for example, and they have the Ebola virus with them. So far have it not been any anything that they check out people that is coming from other countries if they have Ebola virus with them. So it's spreading, and it's spreading fast, because there is different variation of Ebola, and this is a fast Ebola virus. So so it's once again we need to store up things, and it is going to be higher prices on food, and because of this war going on, so we don't get the gas and oil, and that we need to have to transportation food. And we have talking about that in the news also, that here in Sweden, the Swedish country have imported food so very much, so we don't have our own basic food that we need maybe to have if it's going to be stopped from other countries to bring in, or the price will be too high for us to could eat good quality food. We had to buy trash food, and then we go sick. And you know that we live in a very dangerous time, and that is what they were saying, the spirit. If you remember it, you that have followed me from the start, that you were saying it's the tribulation is coming, and the tribulation is 7 years, and we live in the 7th year now, and then is it about why they are here, the aliens, because they are here to pick up people from what's going to happen, because it's going to be worse. And now it was this war talking, and President Trump and those in Iran, they were talking about peace. And now we don't hear anything. Iran was going on to have peace with the United States. But then President Trump, he didn't answer what Iran say. So he wanted all. He don't give anything to Iran. So he wanted all. And so it can never be peace. If there is a person that doesn't come the halfway in a discussion, if it's only one part that want to have peace, and the other part doesn't want to have peace, because he don't get everything of what he wants. So it's dangerous, and I know it should be like that, because I know the spirit that was talking to me in 2020, I knew they were for real. So what they were saying, it sounds maybe weird in that time when they were telling me, but it have coming more and more true, what they were saying. And that they wanted me to do a podcast in 2020, but it take a time for me because I didn't know how to do it. And it come to October 2020, and then they were talking about this in late 2020. So you can count it how you want it to be, but for me, I see it because the aliens are coming, and they start to clean up my body, and people are saying that I look like more healthy today. It's because they prepare my body to come with them, and then I find out that they don't need to clean up my body if I am going in the spirit, because the spirit have no toxic. The spirit is not sick. It's the body that is sick. So they want me to come with them, the whole me. So that means that I'm not going to die, because then the body is going to die. And normally they are taking the spirit out from a person's body, and the spirit is coming to heaven. But I see it now that they will take the whole me with them, and because it sounds like I'm bragging, but it is the truth that I come to God's throne room, and He appointed me to be His daughter. It's not nothing that I am saying, because it's the truth, because you can hear it in this hypnosis. I wanted to know what happened, and in the hypnosis I was telling myself that I was going into God's throne room, but I didn't see God's face. Instead, I saw like the play card. The King of Hearts was on the throne. And so God can be a spirit. God can be an alien. He maybe look different from what I am thinking and you are thinking. And they didn't want me to see him. So he was placed like the King of Hearts, and it's symbolic. It's very nice symbolic about how God is, that He is the heart of kings, full of love for us, and so I'm coming to understand very much. I know it's much more to learn, But maybe some of the learning is coming when I go there to their planet, where the planet that I am going to be on, or else I'm going to that castle they have shown me that had no ground. It was go was there in the universe, only hovering around in the universe, and it was beautiful, a golden castle. Yeah, it's like that. What they were saying in the Bible, that is the castle that is instead of the sun in heaven. In heaven there is, I didn't see any sun, but it was like a bright day anyway, because it come from the city, and I wanted to go into that city, but that one that took me out from my home and took me to the New Jerusalem, as it's called in the Bible. It have this light, and maybe the inside that city was that castle I saw in universe that was hovering all over the universe. And that's where I'm going, and I'm going in my body. So they are coming with a spaceship. It's nothing that I'm going to fly there, because I only fly in the spirit. I don't fly with my whole body. I have never seen my body when I'm out and flying to different planets and different worlds. I have not put my body with me. I have my eyes with me, that I know. But I don't have my ears with me, because I don't need the ears when they do talking to me telepathy, because there is no sound. The telepathy is no sound in it. So why should I need to have the ears? The only I need to know to have is my eyes with me. But now they are going to take my whole body, and God is a personal God, so I can't make any decision for my daughter. I can't do decision of to anyone. Or I am the only one who can do the decision of my own, but I can't make decision to other people. You need to find the peace in the first place, so you can do that decision. If you don't have peace in your mind, in your body, you can't make a real decision. You need to stop what you are doing for a moment, and then ask yourself, what is the best for you? And you ask in the same time God to help you to make a decision. And those in afterlife, everyone in the good afterlife, they help you to make the decision. But no people here on earth can make a decision for you. So thank you for listening, and God bless you.